Hello, lovelies! How's it going? Hope everything is going well and all is peachy keen. So this week we are doing messages for the week of the third week of February. As you can see, I'm dressed down. It's a comfy Sunday night and it's cold, so wearing the sweater of the only sweater that I have, but it's cold. So without further ado, I will grab these cards. Alright. Card one, message. Oh, that was weird. Huh. That almost flipped up for some reason. Alright, 6 cards, you know the deal. If you're new here, we go by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's up to you to pick a card that resonates for you. If there's no card for you that resonates, maybe next week. I'll tilt the camera down so you guys have a little bit of a better look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you need more time, you can always pause the video. Alright. So the first one we have is purity. Alright. So being able to see and perceive things in more kind of pure light. Alright. So seeing the good in things. You know, even if the situation may be kind of rocky or uncertain, right? Having that energy or having that affirmation that things will be okay, that things will work out just fine, okay? That's what you need to be doing, okay? Remember that how we perceive situations and people, right? It's all up in here. So if we change that into more of a positive light, right, then things aren't going to be as bad as they seem, all right? And we won't take it as hard, okay? I'm also being told that now would be a good time to like clean your space as well. So getting rid of anything, any energy that's stagnant or negative energy in your abode. Okay, clear that out. You can use cedar. You can use rosemary. I think you could use probably rosemary. Yeah. You can also sprinkle salt as well around your abode. The only problem with salt, if you have pets, don't do it. Same with small kids, don't do it. All right. you will have to clean it up later, all right? So it's not like burning, say, cedar or rosemary, right? These things, it's a little bit different with the salt, because the salt, it requires cleanup. You can also do a vinegar wash as well. That can purify your space. There's also just being able to clear it with energy. So meditating and bringing forth energy and pushing out anything that is negative with that intention of pushing anything negative and stagnant out of the space, and then filling it with more of a positive energy, bringing that source energy down and clearing that space that way too. Okay, there's many different methods of cleaning your space to make it more harmonious for you. All right. They're also saying viewing things with a childlike mind. So getting in touch with that kind of like that pure outlook on things, exploring things with like open eyes and curiosity as well. Okay, children are very pure in their endeavors and how they interact with people and situations. So that purity needs to be brought forth by using that childlike mentality as well. Remember to play a little bit, okay? Definitely play. Okay. The second one we have trust, all right? Which is called the Crystal Cave. A very pretty card, very pretty. Ooh, anyways, if that was me, if I could be a card, I would be there inside the cave full of crystals. So basically with this, you need to be able to trust your intuition, okay? Trust that intuition. Trust that universe and your guides have your back, all right? You may feel like they haven't been around lately. They haven't been connecting with you like they normally do. If you've been asking for messages, maybe you're getting answers in the smallest forms and you're just not paying attention, dear. Perhaps maybe you're being bombarded by too much going on and the outer influences and not paying attention to those small little tiny messages that they are sending you, okay? Yeah, I heard you the first time. Okay, so they're really bringing forth, like, trust your intuition. There is a choice coming up for you, whether that has to do with a relationship or a career at this time and moment. Listen to your gut. Really listen to your internal self, okay? The heart and the brain can get confused sometimes and give you the wrong responses that you need. You need to trust that inner self. Trust that solar plexus to lead you with what it is that you're wanting to do, okay? So if someone's saying, oh, I need you to do this, blah, 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 but you have that kind of internal fear that you might just hurt yourself by accident, maybe lifting that heavy box, listen to yourself. Very important, okay? Also, your prayers and stuff or your messages that you've been putting out to universe, they are being heard, okay? Yes, they haven't been met yet, okay? That is still in the process. Further down the line, okay, is what I'm being shown. They have it. It's going to take time to process, okay? Whatever that means for you. I don't know if you've been asking for something rather on a big scale, all right? Usually with big scale things, it takes time, okay? Plus, we're not the only ones asking for stuff too, right? So, but keep trusting in the universe, okay? Universe and your spirit guides definitely have your back, okay? You do have your support system mundanely, so your friends, your family, your partner, if you have one as well, you have that support system. So trust that you are well supported in your choices right now and in your guidance too. Okay? And always listen to that intuition. All right. We have the Eagle Spirit coming up for the third card, which is freedom. All right? Don't give a hoo-ha what other people think. Don't do it. Okay? What you are doing on your path, wherever you're going, whether it's spiritual, mundane, I don't care. Okay? Whatever you're doing, do it for yourself. Okay? People will often put their input in on what you're doing, what you should be doing, what you should wear, how your hair should be. Okay? Don't give a hoo-ha. All right? That is true freedom. You are standing up for yourself. You're doing what you need to do for yourself on your own path. Why would you have someone drive your car to get you to a destination where they don't know where you're going? No. Time for you to take the wheel and start driving that car yourself, okay? You don't need anyone telling you that you got to do this or you got to do that, okay? If it's in terms of information when it comes to learning, okay, you need to pick the information that is going to well suit you for now, presently. And it's going to be information that resonates with you and you can utilize to further your personal development, okay? So always make sure that you are looking out for yourself, okay? Don't be underneath someone's thumb. That's no way to live. You are a strong, independent individual, okay? Start acting like it. No more dependency on anyone, okay? You got this. I know you do. All right? There's that strong warrior vibe inside you, and tap into it. All right? You got this. All right. We have the Aspen Spirit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this one is about courage. All right, so any situations, or if you are even, I'm hearing learning, or starting a new avenue, like a new chapter, okay? That new chapter that is coming up with your self-development and learning and everything else, okay? Be aware that, sorry, I have to run and grab my cord. Be aware that, don't be afraid of the unknown, all right? If it's something that you want to pursue, go for it. Do it, all right? Don't just sit there and dawdle and be like, I don't know. What if it doesn't turn out right? Okay, yes, it's normal to feel like that, but I'm telling you right now, dig in deep, feel that fire, and go for it. You need that courage to go forward. How else are you going to progress in life if you are constantly kind of hemming and hawing about what is the best way to do things, or what is the best learning for you right now, or what if this new job isn't going to work out? Once again, trust your intuition, trust that fire inside, bring it forth, and have the courage to do what you need to do. If it's asking whoever out on a date, do it. Okay? Because 10 to 1, they don't know how you're feeling about them. So you gotta start somewhere. And what's the worst that can happen? They say no. Oh well, that means no more waiting and you can move on and perhaps find another person that will want to go on a date with you. Alright, so you can do that. You can do that. Totally do it. Alright? Now I'm going to pause this right here because I need my power cord, y'all. Alright, power cord. Here we go. Alright. Card number 5. Ooh, so pretty. I haven't used this deck a lot, so I'm kind of admiring the art as I go along. This is the Forest Temple Enlightenment. Okay. So, okay. stillness is required. Okay, you need to find some time for yourself. Kind of tuck yourself away from technology and all that stuff. Okay, stuff that's distracting. All right, maybe take some time to meditate if you can. All right, and tap into asking for the guidance that you are looking for, okay, or the lessons that you need to know for right now from spirit guides or other spirits that you work with, deities, angels, what have you, okay? I feel like I'm getting like a really scholarly vibe. Okay, I don't know if that is like a guide that is stepping through, or if that's your energy stepping through. But I'm picking up a lot of like study, a lot of book work, a lot of reading, like in this huge library. It almost feels like Akashic record type of vibration. But know that you will be getting the answers in that enlightenment to those questions that you've been asking through those type of studies, whether it's through the astral realms or whether or not that's here mundane. All right. And like I said before in the other card, right, you pick the information that resonates with you, all right? Not take everything at face value and be like, oh, I can use it all. Sometimes pieces of information that comes across, right, is just pieces that we need just to kind of fit in the puzzle, right? We don't need the whole 26 pages of whatever chapter we read, okay? And part of the stillness is also connected to yourself as well. So doing a lot of like inner workings with yourself. So trying to figure out where you're going, what you'll be doing, and getting in touch with your emotion side as well is what's being brought forth, okay? So whether or not that's learning how to kind of work with the anxiety, okay, work with the depression, work with anger, okay, all these tertiary emotions, okay, learning how to work with them and figuring out your triggers, okay, that's another thing that's coming up, okay. I feel like there's a lot of like more like anxiety, depression type of stuff because it's almost like what am I going to do? Where am I going? What happens if? Blah, 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 blah. Okay? You'll get the answers that you need. Okay? You just need that stillness and that calm. All right? You need to do your research. You need to do it either there or down here on this playing field. All right? You can also search for enlightenment through other people too, okay, connecting with others that are going through similar circumstances or situations, or even through similar emotional states too, okay? It doesn't have to be text, it doesn't have to be out there, it doesn't have to be in a book, okay? It can be from other sources as well, from other individuals that have gone through those experiences that can share their experiences and their knowledge. All right, there's many forms of finding enlightenment through many formats, and it's so much as finding something that works with you. Okay, and that's it because they went quiet. All right, we have the Pine Spirit. I was going to say Sprite because there's a fairy on it. I'm pretty sure that says Pine. Oh my god, I need my glasses. Alright, no, it's Pine Spirit. There we go. Purification. Look at that. Looks like you guys gotta be working on the same thing. Okay. So basically, oops, I don't think I need to switch it around, do I? So basically, with the purification, right, you should consider, okay, I'm not going to say you need to, you should consider cleaning out your space, okay? Not just energetically, but I'm getting the feeling like there's some kind of frustration over, like, clutter or too many things in the way, or just you want to do something to kind of get rid of stuff that is no longer important or no longer needed, okay? So going through those things that, you know, are no longer valuable to you, that are taking up space that you find, okay, and passing it along, whether that's through donations or, you know, to a friend, okay, family. That's one way of purifying your space, all right? Usually when we have too many items in a clutter, like say a storage room, for example, okay, a storage room has boxes upon boxes, totes upon totes, this, that, miscellaneous stuff, okay? I know personally for me, when I walk into a cluttered space full of that type of stuff, it frustrates me because I can't get rid of it. But I also know that some of it does need to go. So once in a while, I'll go through this big binge of cleaning it out and passing it on, or finding things that are broken or things like that. And I'm like, why do we still have this? Like, get rid of it. All right. So that's one way of clearing out stagnated space. All right. Stagnation. Once you clear out that stagnation, it might feel empty or neutral. Once again, facilitating energy or replacing something to fill that little gap, all right? Also, purifying your space in general, energetically, or through methods like cedar, okay, burning cedar, salt, even doing like a spray with essential oils, depending on the essential oil that you're using, it can be purifying as well. And don't forget that, you know, for you guys on the purification and purity bit here is also cleaning yourself, okay? So whether you're going to do that with a smudge of cedar, okay, or you do that through shower, bath, okay? Remember that water is very cleansing. Taking that time to visualize all of the kind of icky energy or all that stress, that negative stuff that you got going on, and just imagining it going down the drain, all right? That would be helpful too, right? Because it's not just about making sure that your space is purified and clean, it's also making sure that you're clean as well, right? Energetically. So take time to do that. Of course, spring is around the corner, so it kind of makes sense that purification is coming up, because usually it's the spring clean for most people, right? So let go of things that are no longer have a purpose for you, okay? Make sure that you're cleaning your space, and also make sure that you're cleaning yourself too, all right? They sound excited about something. And as always, let's see the energy for this week for the collective. What message we got? Okay, we have denial. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay. So, part of moving forward and progressing is letting go and knowing that there's fear there and letting go of that fear towards the unknown so that way you can progress. When we stick ourselves in denial about things that we need to do, and once again, it can play on our emotional state and our awareness of the situation or people involved in the situation. So it's very, very important that we take time to assess those denials and see whether or not we can clear them and be able to work with them and be okay with knowing that we don't know the outcome, all right? But self-awareness is key on how you deal with situations and people alike. So, there you have it. Welcome to week 3 of February. Like I always say, if you want your own personal reading, you can book with me. You can book with me through messaging me through my Twitter at psychic_mummy. You can message me on Facebook through Messenger, through Jasmine's Eternal Circle. Okay, that's my page. You can email me at jasmineseternalcircle@gmail.com. Okay, and if you need to look at the price lists and stuff, you can go to my website at www.jasmineseternalcircle.com, and you'll find the rates and services that I provide. So there you have it. If you want to book with me, I'm more than happy to help you out. So take care of yourselves and have a wonderful week, and happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you will be flourished with love, either from those around you or from your inner self. Take care, guys. Bye for now.